Helping couples all over mid-Missouri.
Still want to hook up?
Or at least trying to.
Goodbye.
Hook up or hang up.
It is Y107 Morning Show. It's Cosmo and Lauren. We have the new app going. It's all new and refreshed, so check that out. Powered by Made Pro.
Very neat, very pretty.
Downloaded on all your new devices you got from Santa Claus. On the Silver Ball Arcade Bar hotline, it's Tara on the show this morning. Good morning.
Hi, Tara.
Hi, guys. I can't believe I'm bothering you with this, but Jonathan hasn't called me back for like 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
It's just getting sort of ridiculous.
Yeah, that's definitely a long time. So how did you guys meet, you and Jonathan?
We just met on Match.com. We got along and had a lot of the same interests, so we decided to go out for dinner.
Okay. And the date, all went pretty good?
I thought it went really well. We had a great time. I mean, he is a little bit older than me, but honestly, I liked that. He was just way more mature than the guys my age.
Gotcha.
Do you think that maybe that could be the problem, though?
It definitely could be. I think he was surprised by how young I was, but he did say it didn't matter. So I don't know. I feel like I got some mixed messages.
Okay. Have you, tried calling, texting, where nothing from him?
Yeah, I have called a few times, and I never call anyone. So I'm a little annoyed that he's ignoring me like that.
I could see why.
Sure.
I could see why that would annoy you, for sure.
Well, let's sort this out.
Let's annoy him.
Well, I mean, it sounds like there's just a lot. You had some mixed signals maybe a little bit. There's an age difference. Who knows what, factors are going on with him here. So let's call Jonathan, get his take, and see if we can rematch you guys from Match.com here on Hook Up or Hang Up. We'll call him in just a couple seconds.
Thank you.
Did your date never call back? Have us call them. Hook up or hang up. Presented by Silverball Arcade Bar. With Cosmo and Lauren. Helping couples all over mid-Missouri.
Still want to hook up?
Or at least trying to.
Goodbye.
Hook up or hang up.
It is Y107. This is the morning show. There's Lauren.
Hi.
I'm Cosmo. And
Also hi.
Well, hi, yeah. I should have said hello. That was rude. We talked to Tara a little while ago. She met Jonathan on Match. They went to dinner. But the biggest thing, I think, is there's an age gap. We don't know how much, but there's an age difference between the two of them. And she's thinking maybe she being younger is what freaked him out. She was younger, I think, than he thought.
Well, but she also said that he said that didn't matter.
That's true. Very true. So, I don't know. There's a lot of mixed signals going on all sides here. So, let's just call Jonathan and see what he's thinking.
Hello.
Hi, is this Jonathan?
Yeah, this is Jonathan. Who's this?
This is, my name's Lauren, and Cosmo's here, too. We are the Y107 Morning Show. Is it cool with you if we bring you on air with us today?
Yeah, sure. I guess so. Sure, that's fine.
Fantastic.
Okay.
We were actually calling to talk to you about Tara.
Remember meeting Tara?
Oh.
On Match?
Yeah. No, I remember Tara. Yeah. What's going on?
Well, she said that, you guys went on a date. She had a really, really great time. And she said that she would like to hang out again. Is that something that you would like to do as well?
Well, I got to tell you, I mean, I'm torn. It's really tough because I mean, don't get me wrong. She is beautiful and charming, and I would, part of me would love to see her again, but she's like half my age, and as awesome as I think that would be or thought it would be before we went out on the date, I just can't. I just don't see us getting together. The age difference is just it's just a little too much for me, I think.
Okay.
So you're having a little second thoughts on the idea of maybe.
I mean, I knew how old she was because we met. I don't know whether you know, but she met. We met on Match, and at first it sounded cool, and I think everything is kind of, it's somewhat okay online because you have that buffer between you, but then you meet somebody, and the age difference. I mean, we're we're just really at different places in our lives. And I mean, I have just a little bit about me. I mean, I have a 19-year-old daughter, and so once we met and realized she's just a few years older than my daughter is, and it was and other things too. You know, like I'm already, you know, in the early stages of looking at places where I might want to. You know, I mean, not tomorrow or anything, but I'm already at the early stages of like thinking long term where I might want to retire and things like that. And she's just starting, you know, she's been out of college a couple of years and she's just starting her life. And I just didn't see how we could make it work just with our differences.
Yeah. No, I totally get that. You're in a more permanent phase in your life and she's in a more of a transient phase. I understand that. But do you think that maybe you could have told her that?
I mean, I could have, sure. I didn't realize, you know, I do now, obviously, being on the radio, but I didn't realize that she was as, you know, into it as she seems, you know, to be. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to, like, put everything on the age because she is amazing and she's beautiful and I you know, there's one side of me that's the you know, that doesn't want to be a gentleman here.
Sure.
Well, hold on. I understand. Well, I'm glad you are being a gentleman because we are on the radio and also Tara is here too. So you probably should stick to being a gentleman since she's here on the phone now as well.
Tara, what's going through your head right now?
I'm just thinking, like, this guy thinks that he's, you know, more mature than I am, and he wasn't even mature enough to, like, call me back, you know, and give me a heads up. And I just, you know, I mean, I respect, you know, that you want what you want and you're in your own place in life. And yeah, you know, I mean, I'm not thinking about where to retire yet.
Nor you should you be.
Well, it is time to start planning your retirement, Tara.
But it wasn't about but I think you're wrong though. One thing, I mean, I think you're assuming that I think that you're not mature. That's not true at all. I just think that we're in different places. They're just different, you know, I mean, you're going to feel differently about things in 10 years and I'm kind of going to be in the same place. I just didn't see it working long term. That's all. I
will agree with him there. I think that 10 years from now, you're going to be a totally different person than you are right now. And that's fantastic. You should be.
All right. I mean, I think he's going to be a totally different person in 10 years than he is now, too, you know?
Likely.
We all
evolve,
should.
You know?
Yeah.
I guess
you know,
he should have reached out. He should have reached out. And, you know, when there's an age gap that sometimes, like he said, I think agreed, when you're dating online, when you're texting and messaging back and forth, and then all of a sudden that's one world. And then when you actually meet in person,
with a real human,
that changes perspective maybe a little bit or something. So
and I will grant you that. I do apologize. I should have communicated all of that to you because it was rather than just leave everything hanging, and that's my fault. And for that, I do apologize. I should have been more upfront about that.
Is that fair, Tara? I think that's a good way to kind of wrap things. I know it's not exactly what you wanted here, but at least now you know, and you can stop wondering and figuring out what's going on with Jonathan, right?
Yeah, no, I really appreciate you guys calling him for me.
Yeah,
absolutely. Since he obviously was never going to call me himself.
Well, we thank you for reaching out, of course.
Yeah, appreciate you listening.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.
Did your date never call back? Have us call them. Hook up or hang up. Presented by Silverball Arcade Bar with Cosmo and Lauren.